Let me tell you something that will sound wrong at first, but it's the truth. When a woman wants you the most, she sometimes pushes you away on purpose. She steps back, goes quiet, cancels plans, and it has nothing to do with you being boring. It's about fear, safety, and testing whether you can handle the real thing. Listen, this isn't a trick. This is how many women's hearts protect themselves. And if you don't understand that, you'll panic, chase, and blow your chances. So sit tight for the next few minutes. I'm going to peel this apart, plain and simple, with real stories and real moves you can actually use. Imagine you meet someone and everything clicks. Conversation flows, the chemistry is loud, you both laugh until your sides hurt. She starts telling you things she's only told a close friend. You feel it. This could be the real deal. Then, out of nowhere, she goes cold. Texts slow. Weekend plans vanish. You stare at your phone like an idiot and start overthinking. What happened? The truth is, she's scared. She's got feelings, and feeling that much? For some women, it screams danger. Here's the core idea. Strong feelings. Tree, vulnerability. Vulnerability triggers an old survival circuit. If she's been burned before, ghosted, cheated on, abandoned, her brain learned a rule. When it gets close, back up. So when she senses things getting real, part of her pulls the handbrake. Not to punish you, to protect herself. Now, don't fall into the usual trap. You think distance, just rejection. Most men do. They panic, double text, apologize, beg for clarity. That's the exact motion that confirms her fear. He's unstable. If I let him in, he'll panic. So instead of calming her, you prove her worst-case story. Many women, even confident ones, run little subconscious tests. It's not a game to be mean. It's a check for safety. She wants to know, if I get messy, will he leave? Will he make me feel small? Or will he stay steady? She'll pull away to see your bones, emotionally. If you crumble, she loses trust. If you stay steady, she breathes easier. Let me be blunt. She's not asking you to be perfect. She's asking you to be calm, to hold your own, to show that your life doesn't spin off its axis because she needs space. That steadiness signals safety, and safety creates closeness. That's the flip. When men react from fear, they lose attraction. When men respond with quiet confidence, attraction grows. So what causes her to test you like this? 3 big reasons, plain and simple. 1. Old wounds that haven't healed. Past heartbreak rewires how someone approaches new love. Even if she acts like she's moved on, those scars jump when something real shows up. Her nervous system says, I felt this before. It hurt. She hits retreat to see if she can trust you. 2. Fear of losing herself. Falling for someone can feel like giving away control. Some women pull back to keep their identity intact. It's not about you being bad. It's about her protecting her center. 3. The need for emotional safety. This is key. She needs to feel safe being messy, angry, unsure, selfish sometimes. If she's not sure you can handle her messy, she'll check first. All right, practical time. What do you do when she pulls away? Step 1. Breathe. Don't text, don't explain, don't chase. Panic fuels her fear. A calm reply is worth 10 frantic messages. You don't vanish like a ghost, but you don't become a needy detective either. Step 2. Hold your frame. Frame means you keep your life going, your work, your plans, your friends. If she sees you're steady and you're not collapsing, she relaxes. That doesn't mean you're cold. It means you're centered. Step 3. Show you care without smothering. A simple check-in text, short, confident, works better than a novel. Something like, I saw your message, I'm around if you want to talk. No pressure, no guilt. That's safety. Step 4. Be consistent. Don't flip between hot and cold. If you're steady for weeks and then suddenly panic, she notices. Reliability builds trust slow and steady. Step 5. Know your limits. Some women need time to heal and choose to do it alone. Recognize when you're being a support versus when you're being a lifeline trying to fix someone who hasn't done their own work. You can be kind without sacrificing your worth. Now, let's break a common mistake down. Men think being romantic equals winning, so they overload with attention, gifts, messages when things feel shaky. That pressure often kills attraction. Why? Because it makes her feel obligated, judged, or trapped. Romance is powerful when it's calm and consistent, not when it comes from fear. Here's a truth many won't like. Sometimes she'll push away not because she doubts you, but because she doubts good things exist for her. She'll test the relationship to see if this is real or another illusion. That's heartbreaking, but it's not your job to fix her belief. You can be the one steady example of what's different, but you can't carry her past. If she wants to heal, she'll step towards you. If not, you walk away with your dignity. Let me tell you what works long-term. Show emotional stability, be predictable in your kindness, and keep your standards. That combination says, I'm not needy, I'm not perfect, I'm solid. And that is magnetic. One short story to end. A guy I know was with a woman who pulled away hard after 3 months. He didn't chase. He stayed busy, calm, and sent one message. I care. I'm here. 2 weeks later, she came back, confessed she'd been terrified, and said watching him stay steady made her feel safe enough to open up. That's how it goes, more often than you think. Final note. This isn't a playbook for manipulation. It's about understanding people. Don't treat her like a test to pass so you can win. Treat her like a human whose past sometimes fights her present. Be steady, be clear, be kind, and don't let your ego make you chase what should want to stay. If this landed for you, drop a comment. Tell us a moment when someone pulled away and what you did. Hit like if this helped. Share with a friend who's confusing retreat with rejection. And most of all, remember, when she pushes away, it's often not the end. It might be the doorway to something deeper, if you can stay the man who walks through it calmly.